Hey everyone, how we doing? Another quick video for you here, or not so quick, it's going to be as long as it's going to be. It's Thursday and it's a video that we've done many times in the past. Over the last 25 laps that we've been doing these health marathons, we try to put this one in pretty regularly because it's relevant every single week. But probably the first time we've done it in 2022. So particularly for all of our new players, this is for you, and I'd encourage, be the person in your team that grabs this. If you hold down on any message in this main channel, you can forward it into your teams and you can start a discussion about it, and hopefully it will help someone somewhere. Okay, so it's Thursday. Okay, the weekend is almost upon us, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And there's, plenty of cliches around the weekend. Fail to plan and you plan to fail. I'm going to talk about planning your weekend. And probably the most appropriate one is to remind yourself always, don't let the weekend become the weekend of your plan, of your goals, of what you're trying to achieve, right? Most people, they find it much easier to stay on plan Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday until 5 p.m, right? And then Friday, 5 p.m, maybe drinks after work, and then Saturday, plans with the family, out with friends, Sunday. But sometimes, by the time you get to Sunday, people have gone, well, I've ruined it now, right? So I may as well have a bacon sandwich for breakfast and a great big roast dinner and a bottle of wine and a tub of Ben and Jerry's Sunday night with some popcorn, watching a film. I'll start again on Monday, right? Hands up if you can relate to that. I can't see you, but listen, some of you are sitting there with your hands up. So listen, it doesn't have to be like that. And tell me if I'm wrong, but you know what that feels like, right? You know what it's like to be really good, for want of a better word, or on plan, Monday to Friday, and then to blow out Friday to Sunday, and then start again on Monday, right? You know what it feels like. It doesn't feel great. And now, by the way, Thursday is the time to make a decision that that's not going to happen this weekend, right? By the way, you're going to have weekends where you have a blowout. We all do, right? But it doesn't have to be this weekend. And how about, right, if you know how it feels to blow out, how about seeing how it feels not to? How about seeing how it feels to be a bit more planned, a bit more structured, a bit more disciplined over a weekend, and see how Monday morning feels then, when it's not starting again, but it's building on what you've created over the previous 7 days, right? That's what we're looking to do, because, fat loss, right, is all about creating a consistent calorie deficit. Right? Calorie deficit just means that in any one day, you burn more calories than you eat. Very simple, right? By the way, fat loss is maths, not magic, right? So if at any point you are not losing fat, right, it's not Herbalife's fault. It's not your coach's fault. It's not your captain's fault. It's not the person in your team that's losing weight every single day and every week. It's not their fault. It's your fault, right? You're just eating more calories than you should be, or burning too few calories, right? So it's calorie deficit. And if you want to lose like a couple of pounds a week, it's easy. You just need to be in calorie deficit of about 500 calories a day, right? Burn 500 calories more a day than you eat. And over a week, you'll lose 1 or 2 pounds. Very simple. You do that for 4 weeks, you lose 4 to 8 pounds, half a stone. Now, here's where people go wrong, right? Is they manage a calorie deficit Monday to Friday. Right, so 5 days, 500 calories a day, you're 2,500 calories in deficit, well on your way. You've probably lost a little bit of weight. And then, do you know how easy it is to eat 2,500 calories, to be in 2,500 calorie excess in 2 days, right? Just miss your shake, right? And miss a snack, and then have a large lunch, and alcohol will come into it. I'll talk about alcohol in a minute. And it's real easy to be in 2,500 calorie excess Saturday and Sunday. And then actually it's not even work, is it? It should be fairly easy to be 500 calorie deficit Monday to Friday. But that progress you made disappears in 2 days, just through not being planned and not thinking about the choices you're going to make. So really this video is about thinking about the choices you're going to make, right, the decisions you're going to make over the next 72 hours, that means that you may not stay in calorie deficit over the weekend, although, by the way, you can. But what if you just didn't consume more calories than you burn? Which means that the last 5 days, they count. For the week you're in calorie deficit, great job, right? So let's think about it. let's talk about alcohol first, right? For the record, I love a beer, right? I love a glass of wine. Many of you watching this would have, we would have had drinks together. I'm usually the first one in the bar and the last one to leave, right? Alcohol's it's just not a big deal, right? When it comes down to calories and losing weight and all the rest of it, you absolutely can enjoy your favorite tipple every now and then. You can't be drinking every night. It's just empty calories, and to burn those off, you're gonna have to do a lot more, right? So being sensible about alcohol is important, right? But we understand at weekends, right? If you're a full-time job, or weekends is usually when family gets together, parties, everything happens at weekends. And if you know you're going to be having a drink this weekend, think about it now. One, there's better choices you can make, right? And I'm not going to go through them all here, but there's alcoholic drinks that have like 30 calories in, and there's alcoholic drinks that have 300 calories in, and there's still one drink. But you could have 5 of these for 150 calories, or you have 5 of these for 1,500 calories, right? So it's about making choices. Do you even know the calories in different drinks? Could you make a swap this weekend? Could you decide to have 3 drinks instead of 33 drinks this weekend? Right? God forbid, could you have a dry weekend, right? Not for me to say, right? By the way, I won't be having a dry weekend, but I'll make better choices ahead of time than I would if I didn't think about it. And then somebody asks you at the bar, what you having? You go, have a pint of this. And if I just said this instead of that, I could have saved myself 100 calories a drink, right? It's worth thinking about, right? This Herbalife and the health marathon should never be about deprivation, but it is about healthier habits, healthier choices, thinking ahead of time, right? So when it comes to alcohol, if you're gonna have a drink, enjoy it, right? But could you make a better choice in advance, right? It's difficult to make a better choice when you're already in the bar or already a few drinks in, right? So think about it in advance. Let's talk about food, right? If you are having a takeaway or eating out, right? Great. By the way, we will have a takeaway this weekend. Don't wait till you're ordering, right? If you're ordering your takeaway online, Just Eat, Deliveroo or whatever, and you're hungry, you're going to overorder, you're going to overeat, right? So you can think in advance. And by the way, same in a restaurant. You turn up to a pub or a restaurant, you have a couple of drinks, you sit at a thing, they give you the menu. Before you know it, okay, you're ordering starter, main course with some sides and all, because you're starving and you've got a drink inside you, right? The other way to do it is to look at the menu in advance, right? Takeaway or go into a restaurant. These days it's all available online, right? Look at it tonight. Decide what you're going to order before you even turn up. Right, and by the way, decide what you're going to order tonight after you've had dinner. You ever walk around the supermarket hungry, make all the wrong choices, right? So wait till after dinner tonight, then look online at what you're going to order, and then just make the decision that that is what you are going to order when you arrive there. In that one decision alone, you could save yourself 500 to 1,000 calories on one meal, one dinner, and you still. By the way, make sure you enjoy something you like, right? But could you make healthier swaps? Could you have the sauce on the side when you're ordering? Could you have an alternative to chips, right? Do you have to have 3 naan breads, right? There's better choices you can make. And if you make a decision in advance, you're much more likely to make a calorie-wise choice as opposed to ordering when you're hungry, right? So alcohol, we've discussed. Nutrition, we've discussed. And by the way, your other meals for the weekend, we continue to have a shake for breakfast at the weekend. Here's another one, by the way. You know your thermo tea? It's called thermogenic, right? It boosts your metabolism. Just by drinking the tea, keeping your metabolism in high gear, you burn more calories. So if you're the type of person that's really good with your hydration and thermo through the week, because you're at work, it's on your desk, or you've got a routine around kids and school and all the rest of it, but at the weekend you forget to drink your water, you forget to drink your thermo, right? Just by forgetting your thermo, you are there's calories there that are not going in your favor, right? You could be burning calories by keeping your metabolism high. So are you going to keep drinking your thermo this weekend? Could you have a shake for breakfast, shake for lunch, Saturday and Sunday? You could, right? Why not? right? So try and stay on top of your Herbalife nutrition products, your Herbalife nutrition snacks, right? If you're going out with the kids or something, take it with you. Protein chips, protein bar, your thermo, whatever, and try and stay as on plan as you can through the weekend, right? Again, not through, you don't want to be depriving yourself, right? Enjoy your weekend, but give yourself the option to make a better choice, right? So that is alcohol, food, snacking, making sure you're drinking your thermo, and last but not least, exercise, right? Again, calorie deficit, right? If you're going to eat more calories and drink more calories this weekend, do yourself a favor and plan into Saturday and Sunday an opportunity to burn more calories too, right? Could you get up half an hour earlier and go for a little run or do a little workout, right? Can you fit in? Again, a lot of people, they find themselves going to the gym during the week because it fits in around work, lunch hours and all the rest of it. And at the weekend, it's like gyms are closed, right? Or as if they've, their running shoes don't work at the weekend. They go in there on a Friday night and they come out on a Monday morning, right? It doesn't have to be like that if you plan it, right? Most people, even if you've got a busy weekend doing lots of stuff, most people could plan in there a 30-minute walk, right, to get those extra steps in, and it all counts. It all counts towards consuming a few less calories and burning a few more calories. And if you can maintain a calorie deficit or just a calorie equal over Saturday and Sunday, then the whole week counts. And if you can find a way ongoing for a whole week to count, then week after week, pound after pound, 2 pound after 2 pound, that's how you stitch together weeks and stitch together laps to continually progress towards the results you want, okay? It's the difference between how most people live, right? Monday to Friday, fantastic, on plan, everything is great. Calorie deficit. Saturday and Sunday, complete blowout, ruined it, start again Monday. And all the time you're doing this, yo-yo dieting, more frustrated, looking for the next quick fix. And all we're here to tell you is it doesn't have to be like that. But if you fail to plan this weekend ahead and think about it, then the chances are you're going to fail, right? So don't let the weekend become your weekend. Hopefully there's some value in this for you. Hopefully it's going to put you on a different path over these next 72 hours. Forward this into your teams. Talk about the plans. Talk about the changes you're going to make this weekend. Have a great run, and we'll see you soon.